Hi everyone, welcome to Board of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 8 Chinese light tank, the WZ-132. It's been driven today by Ravi18 from Crazy Clan, and he's platooned up with his old mates Beached from Pyro, formerly known as Beached Asbro, I think, and also the Peshman from Amiga Clan. All driving the Tier 8 Chinese light tank, the WZ-132s, in this Tier 9 game on Sand River. And of course it's an assault game, so it only goes for a maximum of 10 minutes, and Ravi and his team need to either kill all the enemy tanks or cap out this red flag. Now early on you can see Beached, the Peshman and Ravi are all sticking together and acting like a little bit of a pack in the middle of the map, trying to get some vision on the enemy team and obviously try and dish out some damage as well. A lot of their teammates looks like they're heading up into this hill, which sometimes it works really well, sometimes it fails dismally in this mode because that hill is nowhere near where the objective is, which is where the flag is. Looking at the minimap again, a lot of enemy tanks sort of camping in the southeast corner, and a few of the lighter tanks heading up towards the west. Ravi gets a shot into the M46KR, the premium American medium tank, and you can see by the damage that are getting done, there's plenty of damage getting done by all three of these guys in their Chinese light tanks. It looks like they're just looking around for some opportunities here early on. Looks like a pretty decent amount of tanks heading up the western side from the enemy, from the enemy's point of view. Western side pushing into this T-44-100 rental tank. I think it's a rental tank. That rental tank gets taken out, the premium Russian medium tank, and Ravi looking for an opportunistic shot on the German tank destroyer, the Jag Panther 2, but he doesn't want to get hit by it because it does have a pretty big gun. And the Jag Tiger takes out the AMX CDC, the premium French medium tank, which has obviously no armour whatsoever. Now looking at the mini-map, the enemy have a massive amount of tanks down this 1-2 line, and it looks like Ravi's side are all set up here for sniping, since they've got the three light tanks in the middle spotting for them. Of course AMX CDC not too happy about that WZ-132, but who knows what happened there. Maybe he thinks he was blocked. I think that the CDC was probably blocking Ravi more than the other way around. But anyway, the score's 3-2. They are winning, but Ravi's side has absolutely nothing down this end. Everyone is in the northeast corner, and that's probably where they're going to end up pushing from. Now, Beach has been taken out by the Charioteer, which makes it a more even game. 3 apiece. There's only 6.5 minutes left to go, and now they're actually down a tank. Looks like that IS-3 is pushing in to the Tiger 2, so Ravi's going to make the most of the opportunity to get a shot into him and try and claw it back, with the score now at 4-5. Now it's 4-6 as the Peshman gets taken out of the game, and now it's going to be all on Ravi. Ravi lucky enough to still be on full health, and when you're in a light tank, especially a light tank with a half-decent gun like WZ-132, having all of your health towards the end of the game can be a massive advantage, because you can afford to trade with some of the enemy medium tanks that might be on really low health. Unlucky not to penetrate that shot on that T-34-2. That would have evened the game up a little bit. Tanks on Ravi's side that are in a little bit of an odd position here. You've got the tank destroyers getting stuck right in. The Tiger 2's back up here. He probably needs a bit of help. That 1390 is probably going to run rings around that big German heavy tank, and looking at it, it looks like he is. And in the end, that 1390 ammo racks the German Tiger 2 for a little over half of his health. 1390 running away now, probably on reload. But I think the time it takes for Ravi to catch him, he's probably going to be pretty close to reloaded, which could make for a very interesting little skirmish indeed. The light tank down the bottom looks like it's the Bulldog, doing a good job keeping these tanks lit up for these tank destroyers, and of course this T-32 sitting back having a bit of a snipe. Now there's that 1390 coming back along the opposite ridgeline as Ravi. And Ravi's going to use these sand dunes for a bit of cover and protection from the AMX 1390. Spots the IS-3. The IS-3 looks like he might be on his own, and it looks like the IS-3 put a little bit of damage, or someone's putting some damage into the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, the Tier 8 German tank destroyer. And Ravi really needs to get his gun into the game here, because it's 9 apiece, but that RHM's just been taken out of the game. Now that 1390, looks like the RHM might have got a shot on him. 1390 down to a one shot. Ravi lucky enough to light him on fire. Is he going to burn to death? He is. And that makes the score a little bit more even with us at 10 apiece. IS-3 might not be as easy a target though. Ravi getting right in his face. Shoots him. Looks like he might have tracked him as well. And now he's going to stay away from that gun and keep him tracked, which is exactly the right thing to do. But stay away from that gun, Ravi. You might need your health later on because you're down by a tank 10, 11. Keep moving, keep moving. He's going to keep moving away from that gun. Tries to track him again. Puts some damage in. Doesn't quite track him. Looks like he might cop a shot here. That gun's getting dangerously close. Ravi shoots and misses or bounce. I'm not really sure. Finally gets through to the IS-3. Evening the score up yet again at 11 apiece. And now he needs to try and help that charioteer by getting rid of the Tier 9 autoloader. The Skoda T50, the new Czech medium tank. Now they're finally ahead, 12-11. You can see Ravi's picked up 2,774 hit points of damage so far. There's still a 1390, a charioteer, and a Jag Tiger to contend with. And you can see the Jag Tiger is on full health. The charioteer is only on 329. But I think Ravi might be looking for that pesky French Tier 8 light tank, the AMX 1390. Just over 2.5 minutes left in this game. Looks like the T-32 is going to have a crack at the Jag Tiger, and the tank destroyers are moving into the Sand River in the middle of the map. Ravi put some advice into the chat for those TDs to try and get on the cap, and Ravi's still lucky enough to have all of his hit points intact. Now you might see a bit of manoeuvrability here, as not having a turret in a tank destroyer can be a big disadvantage, and that's what we're seeing right now. Ravi's just going to stay behind this tank. He won't be able to turn around. It looks like the T-32 is coming to help, but the 1390 kills the charioteer. Maybe they should have listened to Ravi and sat on the cat. Ravi's already got 3 kills and 4,000 hit points of damage, and now he's just sitting right behind this Tier 9 German tank destroyer to make sure that the tank destroyer can't shoot him, because he might need all of his hit points a little bit later on. He tracks him, and something hits him for 46 health, and then Ravi takes him out of the game. Now the score at 14-12. They're going to go looking for that 1390, who could be absolutely anywhere with only a minute 20 left on the clock. Of course, Ravi and his side are attacking in this version of the game, and with only a minute left, that's probably not enough time to cap with only a minute to go. So who knows what they're going to do. Will they be able to flush out the French light tank with 55 seconds left on the clock? And I think Ravi's probably about to find out when you sit on the cap in assault mode. 45 seconds is not going to be enough with just one on you, one on there. T-32 looks like he's on his way, as is the Conway, but is it going to be enough? There's only 35 seconds left in this game, and the second tank's gotten on this. It's going to take 40 seconds to cap, and there's 30 seconds left on the clock as the Conway jumps on, and the cap counter goes down to 20 seconds. It's a 4-second difference, so they need to be very careful here. Ravi puts a shot into the 1390, gets himself spotted though, which could be a worry, and the Conway takes out the French light tank with 10 seconds to go. ends up being a lot closer than it was looking like. And in that game, you can see Ravi picked himself up an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. He also got himself a Bruiser, Arsonist, Fighter, and Fire for Effect. Got the High Caliber as well as a Sniper medal. I didn't think he was really sniping that much, but he obviously did the most damage from a distance of at least 300 metres. Looking at the second page, Ravi had an absolute ripper. 5,261 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,606 base experience. That's base experience without a premium or daily double multiplier, if you like. AMX CDC, who wasn't too happy getting blown up at the start by Mad Soul. Who was he? And he was in the big Jag Tiger on the enemy side. He wasn't happy. He only did 450 hit points of damage. But Ravi, 5,261 hit points of damage, 4 kills, absolutely carried that game. And he did lose a few credits because there must have been some premium ammunition fired, especially towards the more heavily armoured tanks. But all in all, a ripper of a game by my old mate Ravi18 from Crazy Clan in his awesome little WZ-132 Tier 8 Chinese light tank on Sand River. Thanks for the replay, Ravi. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.